worship. And throughout society today, we see people who think too highly of themselves. And the Bible warns us that God opposes the proud, but gives grace to the humble. We're all in desperate need of God's grace, and He's less willing to provide us with that grace when we're arrogant and full of ourselves. And this lesson was learned the hard way by a famous king named Nebuchadnezzar. In Daniel 4, verse 28 to 33, Nebuchadnezzar learns that being prideful puts a person in grave danger. He says, "Is not this great Babylon, which I have built by my mighty power as a royal residence and for the glory of my majesty?" So in his mind, he's the best thing to have ever happened to the world. In his mind, he alone built Babylon. He has no concept of the fact that God puts rulers where they are, even in ungodly nations. Any rank a person has achieved is because God allowed it to happen. As these prideful words leave his mouth, God steps in to intervene. He strips the king of all his lavish lifestyle right at that very moment. The king loses his mind and goes and lives in the fields like a wild beast until he comes to his senses. And amazingly, at the end of this, he comes to worship the one true God. He just had to lose everything, including his sanity, to be in a humble enough place to look to God. Now, when a person becomes prideful, they're at risk of losing everything. So friend, let's ensure we keep our pride in check before an event like this occurs in our lives. Number 3, you're in spiritual danger when you lose your care for the things of God. Another sign we can use to determine if we are heading for spiritual danger is if we seem to have lost interest in the things of God. We see here how God responds to the church at Ephesus about their loss of zeal for the things of God. Revelation 2, verse 2 to 5 says, "I know your works, your toil, and your patient endurance, and how you cannot bear with those who are evil, but have tested those who call themselves apostles and are not, and found them to be false. I know you are enduring patiently and bearing up for my name's sake, and you have not grown weary. But I have this against you, that you have abandoned the love you had at first. Remember, therefore, from where you have fallen, repent and do the works you did at first.